It's not even 5 o'clock in the afternoon yet. It's already getting dark. I love daylight savings time. Anyway, hi there YouTube and all my subscriber family. You know, it's been a little over a month since my adventure to New York took place. And I hope all of you who have been following my channel have enjoyed my Dude, Where's My Van series. And I figure it's probably about time to kind of talk about it because, you know, I think it's fairly obvious that, you know, Van Baca didn't actually steal my van. And it's also quite confusing that I would fly to New York and yet drive back. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? So, to help everything make sense, I'll explain exactly why I flew to New York. And it's quite simple, really. I bought a bus. Well, I was hoping to be able to do this portion of the video in the daylight, but since it's in the winter time now, and we're talking November, it's getting dark way quicker than it used to. I'm going to make an attempt at keeping this portion of the video as short as possible. Being as long-winded as I know that I can be, this talk can easily go on for over 20 minutes, and I want to avoid that, so bear with me here. The bus is a 2003 Ford Econoline 450 cutaway with a 7.3-liter International diesel engine. It currently has about 186,000 miles on it, which may seem high, but that is pretty much just worn in for a diesel, especially the Ford 7.3-liter. I wanted a bus with lower miles, but considering the maintenance record, I was more than satisfied. It also does not have a rear air conditioning unit, which is what I wanted. And I will explain more on why that is on a later video. Your first questions might be, what happened to the van? And why buy a bus? Without having to, at least in this video, go into a lot of depth on the details, and to make a long story short, I sold the van. A close friend of mine had been watching the progress I was making on the van for pretty much the entire 2 years that I slowly worked on it. This friend had been strongly hinting on their interest in wanting me to sell it. After about a year of thinking about it, I finally agreed to do so. There are two main reasons why I sold it to this person in particular, and otherwise I would not have at all. First and most importantly, the van would be going to someone who would truly appreciate all the hard work and countless hours I put into it. Second, I realized I would need a slightly larger vehicle to accommodate the goals I would like to reach in the future with YouTube and/or my line of work in general. The reason why I chose to buy a short bus is because it is large enough for my future needs. At just over 21 feet long, it is not overwhelmingly large. Although I will admit that tight turns in an 8-foot wide vehicle has its challenges on a rare occasion. I also realized as time went on that I am not particularly concerned about stealth. In fact, a lot of people seem to like the bus. I've gotten quite a few compliments already. I can only imagine the reactions I might get once I paint it. More details on that and other aspects of the future bus build in other videos. For the time being, I am not quite ready to do a tour video of my temporary winter setup. I am still settling in and figuring out where I want to put things, how to organize, you know. If you have done a van build, you know what I am talking about. But then again, the same thing can apply to any type of home, really. I will say this though, my setup is very basic. It is just enough to get me through the winter. At least I hope so. I will be making a bus tour video soon, so look forward to that. Please keep in mind that the Dude, Where's My Van video series was intended to make introducing my bus a fun process. It is always my goal to remain as authentic and genuine as humanly possible, as many, if not most of you already know. I say this because I was very careful when articulating the words I chose, such as vehicle rather than bus, during my road trip live streams and even videos afterward. I am rather confident that this will not apply to most of you, and perhaps none of you, but I want to apologize to you if you felt misled. I know many, if not all of you, must have a ton of questions, and I did not go into a lot of details. It has been over a month since the van has not been in my possession, and it was about time that I introduced the bus to you. And with that said, thank you for watching, take care, love others as you love yourself, and I'll see you next time.